And Zink. And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of this gigantic, monster-sized episode where we're talking about Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. Matt Rasmussen, and this is, once again, my very special guest, local author and local legend, Kelly Florence.
Thank you for having me.
And we know each other, yay! So we're gonna get a little more personal in this one and talk about, we're gonna talk about some fun stuff, I guess. Let's talk about the Bride of Frankenstein. Let's start there. The Bride of Frankenstein. Well, we all know the original Boris Karloff Frankenstein came out in 1931. Totally changed many things about the landscape of horror, and that got a sequel, which was 1935's Bride of Frankenstein. What moments from Bride of Frankenstein really stick out to you?
I mean, the first time that we see her, I was like, I want to be her. I realize that she doesn't have the best life. She doesn't have autonomy or anything, but she was created against her will. But she is so iconic, and I have this little picture of Elsa Lanchester doing her makeup backstage, her own makeup, and I just thought she was gorgeous, and I'm like, I want my hair like that. My mom's like, I don't think that's possible.
That is an iconic look. I think you'd need like a wire.
Oh yeah, like
an
old beehive,
Yeah, I could see you rocking that look.
So I was, that was for me. Little 5-year-old Kelly was like, I want to be her. But it's great, and she's just so also iconic with her reactions and her acting. And I was just like, this is so dramatic.
Oh, she did a great job in that role. I did not like the new Bride, but I'll get into that in just a minute.
Tell me about it.
Are we at that part? We are at that part.
Okay.
So I saw the new Bride movie.
Maggie Gyllenhaal directed.
Yes. I think, oh man, how do I even start? So, going into this movie, I had heard reports of mass walkouts. And I was like, well, it can't be that bad, right? Like, it's got to be watchable at least. I'd say it's watchable, but I understand the reason for the walkouts. And most of it boils down to this. This is a hot take. I could not stand the performance of the bride.
Oh.
I found that performance to be so out of touch that she was up here and everyone else was here. And it was such a weird disconnect. She had this really thick flapper accent the whole time, and I don't know why she would, because the movie takes place in the 30s.
Interesting, and it's ironic because Jessie Buckley just won Best Actress at the Academy Awards for Hamnet, and so you would just assume, hey, her next movie, it's going to be iconic. Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't give my opinion, but I do have a fun fact about this movie.
Ooh.
One of my favorite comedians, John Mulaney, auditioned for the role of young cop, and he did not get cast.
No!
I don't even know, if there is a young cop, but he apparently auditioned for that role, and he didn't get it.
I could see him like, hey, you monsters!
See, because he's got that Chicago thing,
Yeah, he's got the head shake and everything. Yeah, I could see that. There are an awful lot of cops in this movie, so I could see him, doing it. They had all kinds of people playing all kinds of roles. They had Christian Bale played the Frankenstein monster, and I thought it was an interesting take on his as well. It's very different than, of course, the previous monsters you've seen. There's something I want to spoil, but I don't want to spoil it.
All right. You can tell me after.
Okay, I'll tell you later. There's one thing that I thought was not true to the Frankenstein monster story that they do, and that was something that kind of irked me a little bit as well. So I won't be watching this movie again, The Bride. I thought there were some interesting things in it. It was a very different take, how it was like a whole Bonnie and Clyde type thing, and it was like, gangsters and the roaring 30s for some reason, but
I saw a clip on TikTok of Jake Gyllenhaal doing a dance number with Julianne Hough, practicing, rehearsing. Does that happen in the movie?
It does.
Okay.
It does. I'll say I thought that Jake Gyllenhaal did a great job in this movie.
Okay.
I was super surprised to see him in it, and he seems authentic to what's happening.
Okay.
Not a lot of other things seemed authentic, but he really stuck out to me.
All right.
Anyway, so I would definitely love to hear your take. What are your expectations for this movie?
I think I assumed the acting was going to be amazing because of who's in it, but who knows? I think I've heard there's dancing. I love dancing. I have a choreography past. I love a musical. I love a horror musical. I know it's not a musical, but inching that way maybe. I don't know. I have high expectations. You have lowered them now, so I think I'll go in like level-headed, right?
Maybe I shouldn't have told you
No,
my
that's
thoughts. I
fine.
don't want to like lord over you.
No, it's better. I think it's better to go in with low expectations and be surprised. Right?
Right. And that was another thing. Like, I came in with these gigantic
Yeah.
expectations because I saw the trailer. Like, they played it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, this looks really fun. And, like, I just ignored what I was hearing about it. And so, yeah, I set the bar high. And, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
But anyway, so there's that. So go out and watch it if you get the chance. It's still playing. Frankenstein it's playing in some areas. It just came back to theaters for the fact that it mopped up the academies. But you've written a little bit about the monsters.
Of course.
Or a lot of bits,
Yes.
I should say.
Yes. So I am the co-author of 8 books. 7 of them are the Science of Horror series. So it's all about horror movies. And then another book is a travel book called Travels of Terror, where we visited 12 cities across the United States and talked about the best horror things to visit, places to visit in each of those cities. And one of them is right here in Duluth.
Hey, what's the one in Duluth?
Well, we wrote a whole chapter on Duluth, meaning go to the depot. And
Ooh.
there's some ghosts. There's a tall man there. You can see his handprint. There's a little ghost girl that people have spotted.
I've seen that picture.
Yes, it's so creepy. And so anyway, that's just a couple of the highlights.
Man, so definitely go out and check out anything that Kelly Florence has written with her friend Meg Hofdahl.
Yes.
Like, just go to Amazon.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, we're at the local bookstores. We're even at Target.
And they'll just like hang out and do things publicly too. Like, you guys do a lot of appearances.
We do.
Yeah.
We have a lot of events. Speaking of events, do you mind if I plug another event?
Please do.
So coming up, well, actually in 2 days on Wednesday, we are announcing the lineup for the Minnesota Film Festival at Zeitgeist. This is our 5th year running. It's my 5th year being the horror programmer. I have programmed a couple of horror features that are going to blow your mind, and then an entire horror shorts block. I think it's about an hour and a half, and it is not to be missed.
Ooh.
So, and this is April 22nd through the 26th. Like I said, at Zeitgeist, we're also doing some movies at the Depot. It's going to be a blast. And there's going to be some special guests coming in from all over the country. Dare I say all over the world. And so you're going to, shake some hands and meet some people that I think you'll be excited to meet.
Ooh, you're raising the bar for this.
Yeah.
This event as well. But I know that this never disappoints.
Oh, thank you. Well, we're so proud of it, and it just keeps growing. And there's, oh my God, we give like thousands of dollars away as prizes too. So.
Ooh. Well, you can't gloss over that.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of a huge deal.
Over $10,000, I think. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a great time. So come out, see some movies, support local cinema.
So how can people get tickets for this event?
Yes, so you can start buying tickets already, your passes, if you go to zeitgeist.com or just, Google Minnesota Film Festival and you'll find us.
Man, that's exciting. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. Like, when the spring happens, it's like...
It's rebirth.
Yes, it's like we're beginning anew.
It's like we're alive.
You knew where I was going with it, and you just went. Oh, man. Okay, well, I think we've covered most of the things. Is there any other stuff you wanted to talk about?
No, just I love my monster. I'm in love with monsters. Like, give me King Kong, that poor
Yes.
baby. Give me all the monsters. I love them.
I agree. Impromptu question.
Yeah.
Which character do you want to see rebooted next?
Oh my. I got to say it for our boy, Bruce Campbell. We need a new, maybe not new, but, we need some more Ash in this world.
I agree.
Even if it's like somebody else takes it. I don't know if they should take it over. You know what I'm saying.
Son of Ash.
There you go.
Keep it tied to the original timeline.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure that they could find someone to do it. Nate St. Germain, we know him. Yeah, he could
There
be
you go.
Son of Ash.
Absolutely.
Give that guy a call if you get the chance, Mr. Campbell. And we will be talking a little bit about Evil Dead coming up. There's a new Evil Dead movie coming up this year, so very excited about that. Unless there's anything else,
That's it, yeah.
we got to cover. Well, thank you for coming on,
Absolutely.
Kelly. Thank you for talking all things monsters with me. Let me tease ahead a little bit to next week. Well, we talked a lot about monsters this week. Next week, I guess it's monsters again. It's monsters, but it's Easter.
Oh, are there Easter horror movies?
There's a few. There's not many good ones, but there's one that sticks out, and it's a part 2 of a franchise, and it is one I watch every year. I must. It's not Easter until I watch this particular horror movie. The main course is a little hint to what it's called. And that's what we'll be talking about next week.
Amazing. I can't wait to tune in.
Yes, it'll be amazing. So, until next week, my friends, don't do anything crazy, and stay spooky, everybody. We'll see you then.
And we'll see you in the horror section.
Yes! Joink.